A stampede of people trying to flee an indoor basketball tournament after a fight breaks out has injured several. It happened at the Spooky Nuke Sports Complex in East Hempfield Township, Pennsylvania. Emergency services officials say a 911 call originally came in as an active shooter situation, but police haven't been able to find any evidence of that. Instead, a mass exodus caused 6 to 8 people to be taken to a local hospital after they were trampled trying to leave the facility. They are all expected to be okay.
A Loomis security officer was robbed at gunpoint in Atlanta on Sunday morning. This happened on Metropolitan Parkway at around 9:25 a.m. in the Sylvan Hill neighborhood. Authorities said the security officer was getting out of the armored vehicle when a suspect approached and pointed a gun at him. The suspect, described as a black male, took a bag of money and ran away. And police said the suspect fired shots as he ran away, and the armed security guard fired back. Luckily, the gunshots missed the security guard and he was not hurt. The suspect escaped in another vehicle, and investigators are working to identify him.
Extremely low water levels have once again exposed a historic town in Northern California. Part of the American River once flowed through the area within Folsom Lake State Recreation Area and was a popular spot in the region for gold mining. The area was flooded after the Folsom Dam went up in 1956. And because of this year's drought conditions and lower water levels, remains of the old town, including artifacts, foundations, and rock walls that would normally be up to under 60 feet of water, are now visible once again. This isn't the first time it's happened, and California State Parks anticipates a further lowering of water levels and more artifacts being exposed. While parks officials aren't discouraging people from visiting Folsom Lake area, they want people to leave things exactly as they find them. One reason being so archaeologists and historians can continue to study these areas. Pretty interesting there.
Well, COVID cases reached a new milestone overnight as millions of renters could soon be evicted from their homes. The law protecting them from being locked out during the pandemic ran out last weekend. NBC's Tracy Potts has a look at whether Washington will act to keep a roof over their heads.
American families, they have no more options.
Up to 6 million renters could soon be out on the streets. The law protecting them from being evicted ran out Saturday night.
To evict 7 to 11 million people in the midst of a pandemic with surges in the Delta variant is a death sentence.
The head of the National Institutes of Health says the Delta variant is pushing new COVID cases near 100,000 a day. Hospitalizations and deaths are up, but so are vaccinations, 56% in the last week.
People are waking up to this, and this may be a tipping point for those who have been hesitant to say, okay, it's time.
Dr. Anthony Fauci predicts things will get worse, but not like last year.
I don't think we're going to see lockdowns.
Health officials are urging Americans to mask up to prevent spreading the virus to 100 million people who are not vaccinated. Now, with the eviction moratorium gone, some could soon be homeless. The White House says there's $20 billion in rental assistance that states aren't using.
There's no excuse. They need to move that money to those renters and those landlords immediately.
Congresswoman Cori Bush has been evicted 3 times.
And I don't want anybody else to have to go through it.
She slept on the Capitol steps to protest lawmakers leaving on vacation while leaving millions of families unprotected. Tracy Potts, NBC News.